Hey guys, it's Marvion here, and today I'm going to do an in-depth guide on how to own as a hunter in arenas, and especially as a Beastmaster hunter. I'm gonna go into glyphs, talents, and your rotation. When to pop your cooldowns, when to pop your bestial rats, and other stuff. So let's get into it. Okay, so about the talents. On your level 15, you want to have whatever you like. This is the most optional tier. Honestly, it really depends on your playstyle and the race you play. About the race, for me the best one is Pulse Haste, because of my ratio Dark Flight. It gives me 40% speed on a 2-minute cooldown, and Pulse Haste gives me 60% speed whenever I disengage. So combine that with my freedom and I get 100% speed buff without people being able to slow me. So I've chosen this one for me because I'm a Worgen, but you can pick whichever one you like. For level 30 tier, you wanna have Silencing Shot. This is a must. The other ones aren't really that good for arena. For your level 45, you want to have Acceleration, because you're Beast Mastery, and on a higher rating people are gonna try to kill your pet. So you wanna have that extra heal, and the good news is it also resets with Readiness. So you're gonna have two of these bad boys on a 2-minute cooldown. For your level 60 talent, you want to have Tree of the Hunt, in my opinion. I've tested out the other ones, they're not that good. Further gives you more of an option for which spells you want to use. But when you pop Bestial Rat, the focus of your abilities is reduced by 50%. And the only two abilities that you will cast that need focus, are a lot of focus, are Q Command and Arcane Shot. Glyphs cost 15 focus, and when you're playing with a warrior, and you should be, you won't be using Widow Venom, which costs also 15 focus. So I will recommend Tree of the Hunt. I've said in a video before that the beast doesn't do as much damage as you want it to, so I would go with Tree of the Hunt, definitely. For your level 75 talents, I would say pick Blink Strike. Link's Rush does a lot of burst, but it really depends on the situation. If you've dragged someone away from his team and you can do a lot of burst, Link's Rush is the option, but otherwise for stable damage is Blink Strike. Murder of Crows is not an option, I said that before too. Honestly, Link's Rush has too big of a cooldown, and I wouldn't use it. I used to use it at the beginning of the season, like 2 weeks ago, but I've realized that Blink Strike gives me more of a stable type of damage, and it's just better. For your level 90, you want to have Glyphs, definitely. Barrage doesn't do that much damage, and it's channeled on a 30-second cooldown. I really don't like that spell. Power Shot, the cast is too big, and the cooldown also is too big. Yeah, it does a lot of damage, it knocks back your enemy, but I will recommend Glyphs. 15 focus on a 15-second cooldown, and as a bonus it slows your enemies, which is also cool. So let's get into the glyphs. Okay, so for your glyphs, this is also really optional. The minor glyphs, you can have whatever you like, except for Glyph of Stampede. This is a must for Beast Mastery, and I'll explain why later. The other ones are just optional. I've chosen Glyph of Fireworks, yeah, because it's fun, and Revive Pet. I don't know why. I never revive my pet in arena. Usually the game is over after I've used both my Accelerations and my Heart of the Phoenix. The glyphs are really optional, the minor ones, at least. For major glyphs, you wanna have Glyph of Mark for Death. Also, this is a must for any type of hunter. for your other glyphs, I've chosen Master Skull and Disengage. Glyph of Master Skull and Disengage, those are old glyphs. I've liked them from before. But if you're playing, let's say with a rogue, if you're playing a stuck cleave with a Restore Druid or something, Camouflage is for you. Also Explosive Trap on certain arenas like Dauran Sewers or Blade's Edge, this can win you the game. And Glyph of Mirror Blades is also really nice. Glyph of Scattering, if you're playing with a lock, it would be a weird setup, but yeah, if you're playing with a lock or someone who puts dots on everyone, you want to have that. And I don't know, those are the glyphs I think are best for the Beast Mastery or for Hunters overall. But I've chosen Glyph of Master Skull and Glyph of Disengage. On occasion I would switch to Explosive Trap for Dauran Sewers or Blade's Edge, but otherwise I'm playing with those ones. I haven't played with the Rogue since the beginning of the season, so I haven't used Glyph of Camouflage that much. And that's it for the glyphs, so let's get into your rotation. Okay guys, let's get into the rotation. So unless you're playing with a warrior or anyone who can put a healing reducing effect on your target, you start off with a Widow Venom. Make sure to keep that up. It won't stay for 30 seconds like it stays on the dummy. It will stay for about 7 or 8 seconds. The other thing you want to keep up is your concussive shot. Missed. Okay. And the other thing you do is do Q command and blink strike whenever they're off cooldown, otherwise you're spamming arcane shots, keeping your concussive shot up, keeping your Widow Venom up, and throwing a Glaive Toss. If you happen to miss with your concussive shot, or your target has freedom and you dispelled it and you don't have concussive shot yet, do a Glaive Toss. And if your target is a caster, you're doing silencing shots depending on whether they cast or not, when they cast and stuff. And now for the cooldowns. Okay, about the cooldowns. When you're starting to burst, make sure you have a lot of focus. You have your silencing shot, you have your intimidation, and you have your Q command ready. So what you basically do is, for your initial burst at the beginning of the arena, you start off with a rapid fire and a blink strike and a Q command. I would recommend waiting a bit before you pop your Bestial Rat, because in most cases people will try to CC you whenever you pop your rapid fire. So let's say I'm stunned 2 or 3 seconds after I've popped my rapid fire, and instead of wasting my trinket I just pop my Bestial Rat and I'm good to go. So save your Bestial Rat for whenever you get CC'd, because you will get CC'd when you pop your rapid fire, it's a guarantee. And what you basically do is, you have a lot of focus, you've got your cooldowns up, and first thing you want to do is put intimidation on your pet, because you don't want your target to move a lot. Depending on whether you're bursting the healer or the DPS, you're gonna put silencing shot either on your focus or on your target, so have that too. And when you want to have your big DPS, when you're going for the kill, make sure you have your Stampede up. Of course, again with silencing shot, intimidation, and your Bestial Rat. It's very important when going for a kill you have your Bestial Rat, Stampede, silencing shot, and intimidation. So, about the Stampede, another use of the Stampede is when you're playing 2s or 3s and the DPS are going heavy on your healer or DPS or something. You want to have a Stampede for the extra heals, because as you can see, all the pets are healing me. Actually the heals got nerfed. As you can see, I've got 2k, 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 9k in there. The 2ks come from the other pets, and 9k comes from my initial pet, my bear. They nerfed it because before all of your pets used to heal you for 12k each, and it was pretty overpowered because you can heal your partner. If he's at 10%, you can now heal him with that, and it was pretty overpowered for 2s, 3s. It was really nice for the hunters, but I guess Blizzard decided it was too overpowered. Now I'm gonna show you on a live target. I'm gonna show you on a fully geared mage, a buddy of mine. I'm gonna show you how fast I can burst him and how exactly I do this. So stay tuned. Okay guys, now I'm gonna show you an example against a frost mage. To show you exactly how you handle your silences, your slows, and especially your bestial rod, your second trinket. So let's get started. Firstly, you want to dispel all stuff. When he defreezes you, you want to use your bestial rod. Then you pop your cooldowns, and as you can see, he blocked. Not really nice, but okay. Have your freedom up. And that's it. Okay, I'm gonna give you another example. Against the fire mage. As you can see, my disengage, break, soul rules that are on me. I'm trying to silence as much cast as possible. He blocked without any cooldowns on me, which was a big mistake. I got cheaped. And now I'm popping all my cooldowns. And shit. Save your trinket for the deep freeze and your bestial rod too. You don't want to trinket a sheep and then be stuck in a full deep freeze because you can do a shitload of damage in it. So watch out for it. Against the fire mage, you want to keep your concussive shot on him because the only way he can get a Nova deep freeze on you is by putting a Nova and being right next to you. And that's it. Not really hard to beat mages. You basically got the idea of the rotation, using your cooldowns, your silencing shots, and your stun. I didn't really use that much kills in it. I didn't use my stampede, but there was really no need in it.